Parvasi's team is here at Queen's Manor Event Centre, where Soch has organised a very significant fundraiser concerning the mental health of the youngsters. As we saw after COVID times, there was a significant decline in the mental health of the youngsters and a continuing increase in the depression rates. Today here at Queen's Manor, Soch is organising this fundraiser in order to raise funds to support the mental health of youngsters as such. The event is supported by Peel Police and joined by MPs and MPPs. Patrick, events as such play a very significant role. What is your message to Soch and the amazing work that they're doing?
Well, first of all, you need to be creative with fundraisers. There's so many different charitable fundraisers. I thought this car wash, what a great way to raise funds for an important cause and increase mental health supports. Mental health is physical health, and if you break your arm, you go to the hospital, they take care of you. We need to make sure that we're equipped the same way to deal with mental health. And so the group organizing this, fantastic. To Puneet and his team, what a perfect day to raise funds for this.
There's a lot of stigma in the society. Like you said, mental health is health. We're seeing that there are funds being raised, there are investments being made, but unfortunately not much change is being seen. What, according to you, is the gap in between?
So I think there's starting to be a recognition that you need to treat things differently. 10 years ago, we didn't see investments in mental health at a large government level. Now I look at Ontario, I think it's close to $2 billion a year being spent on mental health services. The federal government is engaged in the file as well. We see ministers responsible for mental health, and so I think there is a shift. There's a lot more work to do, but I think we're finally starting to see more of a light shined on this.
Kamal, your message to Soch, the volunteers, the great work that they are doing.
Absolutely. First of all, to everyone watching Parvasi, Sat Shri Akal, Namaste, Adab. It's so good to be here with our community, with Soch Mental Health, who do tremendous amount of work supporting, mental health support, grief counseling, and other support for young people, for seniors, and for Brampton residents. And it's so good. I just got a car wash. That's how they're raising funds, and to see the engagement of young volunteers in our community to be part of something bigger than what we sometimes imagine. So it's so good to be here supporting Soch, to be out with the community, and to know that there's support out there. And as a government, as you know, we've been supporting many organizations in the community. I remember we were at an announcement together because there's sometimes gap that exists within South Asian communities, particularly when it comes to mental health, right? Like, we don't talk about it, there's stigma around it. And particularly after the pandemic, we saw those realities come to light, and that is why we were able to fund, $100 million for community-based organizations, which many of the organizations receive funding for. I was just speaking to the organizations of Soch and said we're going to continue to work together to see how we can continue to support such programs from the federal level.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to congratulate the entire team from Soch on the incredible work they do. They're truly visionaries. Mental health in our community is such a big issue. They have been on the front lines, whether it was during the pandemic, whether it's today, and every day, raising awareness, working with families, those with challenges in mental health, and really being a strong support arm in the community. So I urge everyone to come out today between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. There's a car wash happening at Queen's Manor. Big thank you to all the sponsors and supporters for putting this together. Let's do whatever we can to support them and raise awareness, raise money for the team at Soch.
I have the team of Soch, Puneet and Anuj with me here today who have played a very significant role in putting together this whole event. It's a great event out there. Anuj, how significant do you feel fundraisers as such play a role in our society?
Well, thank you so much for coming through, actually. So today's event is called Suds, Soap, and Soch in support of mental health awareness. It's a big cause that, was very personal to me as well. Men's mental health, especially since COVID, has been a really big issue and something in our community that we definitely have to talk about more often and be open to talking about it. Reach out to your friends if you feel like they're having mental health problems. It's a great idea for the community to come around this great objective.
Yeah, and Puneet, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਸੋਸਾਇਟੀ 'ਚ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਇੱਕ ਸਟਿਗਮਾ ਹੈ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਸਪੈਸੀਫਿਕਲੀ ਮੈਨਸ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਕੀ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ out there to your male friends who are struggling to come out and talk about it?
ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ that ਇਸ ਟੌਪਿਕ 'ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੇਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਰਾਈਟ ਐਵਰੀ ਡਿਸੀਜਨ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦਿਨ ਦਾ ਟੇਕ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਐਸੋਸੀਏਟਿਡ ਆ ਸੋ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਸੈਟ ਆ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਟਰੈਸ ਲੈਵਲਸ ਆ ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਆਲ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਦੇਰ ਇਜ਼ ਕੋਈ ਇੰਡੀਵਿਜੂਅਲ ਹੈਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਨਹੀਂਗਾ ਇਟਸ ਅ ਪਾਰਟ ਆਫ ਆਰ ਫੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਫਿਜ਼ੀਕਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਮ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਵਧੀਆ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਨਿਊਟ੍ਰੀਸ਼ਨ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੋ ਦੈਟਸ ਦ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਇਫ ਯੂ ਆਰ ਯੰਗ ਮੇਲ ਟਾਕ ਟੂ ਸਮਬਡੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਏਜੰਸੀਜ਼ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਸੋਚ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਹੋਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਟਰਨੈਟ 'ਤੇ ਵੀ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਪੀਕ ਟੂ ਸਮਨ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਅੱਧੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਤੁਹਾਡੀਆਂ ਚੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ